So this right here is probably one of the most important comments that I've ever gotten right here. 19 years old, and she says she's out of a 3-year relationship, and I'll definitely remove the wool from her eyes at 19. And the reason this comment means so much to me is because the fact that this group right here, the 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, and that surrounding age group are targets for older narcissistic men and women. Because typically, not her, people in this age group haven't had enough life experience or relationship experience to know when they're being manipulated, or they'll miss red flags to somebody that's in my age group, 35, 36 years old. Somebody like me can say something like, hey, look, you're not old enough to realize that this is not manipulation. This is really love. I'm showing you that I love you and I care about you. I don't care if I'm still sleeping with 6 other women. I'll come back to you because I love you. So I hear a lot of people say age gap dating and like older men should date younger women, but not like this, not even for manipulation. And a lot of time older people go for younger people because the younger person can't see the bum that the older person is just yet. Stay safe. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, your favorite narcissist from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face, I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, and also validate victims and survivors of said disorder. This series is where I take my TikToks and YouTube shorts and just make them longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be more than 60 seconds. I can guarantee you that because this is 30 seconds right here. So the one you just watched was about a young lady responded to me on my TikTok account, and it touched my little narcissistic heart. It got me in sinus rhythm. You know, it got my heart beating normally, because it got to the point I'm trying to reach right there. Because one of my biggest fears is for my daughter to end up with somebody like me. I'm just like, that bugs me. I like some older dude, like somebody my age, is gonna go sweep in and try to sweep my little 18, 19-year-old daughter off her feet. He's twice her age. And it bugs me to death because like I don't want nobody manipulating my daughter like that. Like if it's a good person with good intentions, good heart, cool, but not a narcissistic older person. Like somebody that's 39 years old that can't get somebody that's 39 years old because they see the bum in this person. They go after younger people because the younger people think, oh, this is an older person, they're more mature, blah blah blah. They're not gonna play any games. Look, I used to think that same thing. Older women don't play games. That's why I want an older woman. Because if I got divorced, I was single right now, I would go for me an older woman. Because that's my thing. Younger girls, younger women, cool. Older women, 40 and up. You know what I mean? That's my thing. And I used to think that way because I was like, older women don't play games. They know what they want. They're not here to play games, anything like this. But you grow up and you realize that older people play the most games because they're older. They know the games. They've been playing the game longer. You know what I mean? They had the controller in their hands a lot longer than these younger folks have. So they love like an older narcissistic person. Let's take somebody my age. I'm 36 years old. So if I was like an older than 36-year-old narcissist, find somebody that's 18, 19 years old. They somehow work together. Like the young girl is like, we're gonna use the girl boy dynamic here. Because it's easier for me to talk about because I'm a man, he, him. Yeah. And it's just, so I'm speaking from that perspective right there. So if we somehow end up working here, like the young girl was like a server and I'm a bartender. I'm already in a higher position than her. I'm the cool bartender. She looks up to me. I done been married 4 times. I got 6 kids, but guess what? I tell everybody around the bar that I'm a good dad. I'm a good man, I'm handsome, I'm attractive. And this young girl, she's like, oh, he's got his stuff together. He has a good job. He takes care of his kids from everybody knows. And you are attracted to that. Like, this is an older person, too. He's not going to play any games. We end up getting together. I end up manipulating this girl, or the older narcissistic person ends up manipulating that young girl and for years upon years upon years. I saw it in my comment section when I posted this video yesterday. I was 18, he was 42. I've been married for 15 years. I just got divorced. I wish I would have saw this video a lot earlier. So, like I said, because older narcissists can always come back to you and manipulate you with age. You're too young to understand. You're too young right now to understand that. Like I'm not. Like I said in the video, I'm not cheating on you. I'm just like testing my options and things like that. Because that's what men do. Men get to test their options. Kevin Samuels. See, you mean men it's not cheating. I'm a high value man. I'm just testing my options. And you're 18 years old. You wouldn't understand this. So stick around. Like and also the fact that I can cheat means that other people want me, but I want you. Like I want you. You see? When you get older, you understand this. When you get older, you understand that was that manipulation. That wasn't love. When you get older, you understand that person, that older person that you didn't think would play games, plays the most games. You know, I talked to a girl in my inbox yesterday. She inboxed me yesterday. Situation. Almost this exact situation. I was in a toxic relationship and he was my boss and we ended up hooking up. He's like 15 years older than me and we live together now. He doesn't pay any bills. He doesn't do anything for me. He cheats on me. Oh, he openly cheats on me. And she said she OD'd the other day. And instead of helping her, he went to some other girl's house. And I was like, what are you getting? He's not paying any bills. He doesn't care about your existence. What are you getting from this relationship? He probably wouldn't even come to your funeral. If you passed away, he wouldn't even come to your funeral because he couldn't even help you when you were OD and he went to some other girl's house to clap some cheeks. What are you getting from this relationship other than an older person? It's like, but he cried when I told him that I almost died. Like, he was there when you started almost dying. I just don't want to hurt his feelings. Like, okay, cool. Stop it. Y'all be so afraid of hurting people's feelings when they are destroying you. They are destroying you. They are tearing you apart, ripping you to shreds mentally and sometimes physically as well. And they are tearing you apart and you are scared to hurt their feelings. I know you're going to say, hey, Lee, that trauma bond is fierce. Cool. If you can open your mouth and say the trauma bond exists, you can break it. I have faith in you. You have to have faith in yourself. Because acknowledgement is the first part about breaking the trauma bond. And it's very easy to get trauma bonded to an older manipulator. And this goes the same with older women and the younger men. Those are, what they call them, cougars. The cougars are on the prowl. They hunting. They get a little cub, take him back to the den. They grab a little, take it back to the den, lick him up, baby him, pamper him, put the cheeks on him. Little 18, 19-year-old boy, get some 40-year-old cheeks put on. Don't know how to act. They just don't know how to act. Just mind bone, cougar whip. I'm sorry. But that's how they do, though. They weaponize their sexual experience against you. They weaponize it against you. They use it because they have experience. They're 40, you're 18, you're 19, you're 20. They've had way more partners than you. Most times, you know, they experience and they'll get you whipped quick. They'll clap the cheeks like nobody has ever clapped the cheeks before. They'll put the cheeks on you like nobody has ever put the cheeks on you before. Just whip you. You like, man, I don't know what I can do, bro. Just put it on me, man. I'll be silent. I can't handle it. I'm afraid. You're afraid they're going to give it to somebody else. Take your power back. I want this to reach younger people. I be looking at my analytics. Now I see 18 through, it's growing a little bit. It's 18 through like 24. It's growing a little bit. That's the age group I want to touch more than ever. Because I want y'all to stop it early. You know, if you can stop it early like that 19-year-old girl that wrote that in my comment section, you can live a better life. You can notice the red flags. Notice the red flags early on with an older manipulator and live a good life. That's perfect. You're going to live, that 19-year-old girl is going to live a very good, empowered life. 19 years old, picked the red flags up and left, dipped out because of my, man, come on. She said, I pulled the wood, man, come on, y'all. If she is 19 years old and can do it, you can do it. Look at this 19-year-old girl. I wish she had a public profile. 19. Take your power back, y'all. You can do it. Watch your kids. Show your kids the red flags and things like that because I have to. You know, I'm going to write a red flag course. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all, thank you for tuning in to another episode. Younger folks watching this, watch out for the older manipulators. Everybody, the older people play more games. They don't just play less games. They know exactly what they want, and exactly what they want a lot of times is you being manipulated. Thank y'all for tuning in. Mental Illness is out. Peace.